With an area of approximately 44 hectares, 110 acres, and a population of 1,000, it is the smallest state in the world by both area and population. However, formally it is not sovereign, with sovereignty being held by the Holy See. It is an ecclesiastical or sacerdotal monarchical state, a type of theocracy, ruled by the Bishop of Rome, the Pope. The highest state functionaries are all Catholic clergy of various national origins. Since the return of the popes from Avignon in 1377, they have generally resided at the Apostolic Palace within what is now Vatican City, although at times residing instead in the Quirinal Palace in Rome or elsewhere. Vatican City is distinct from the Holy See, which dates back to early Christianity and is the main episcopal see of 1.2 billion Latin and Eastern Catholic adherents around the globe. Within Vatican City are religious and cultural sites such as St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel and the Vatican Museums. They feature some of the world's most famous paintings and sculptures. The unique economy of Vatican City is supported financially by the sale of postage stamps and tourist mementos, fees for admission to museums, and the sale of publications. Vatican City is home to some of the most famous art in the world. St. Peter's Basilica, whose successive architects include Bramante, Michelangelo, Giacomo della Porta, Maderno, and Bernini, is a renowned work of Renaissance architecture. The Sistine Chapel is famous for its frescoes, which include works by Perugino, Domenico Ghirlandaio and Botticelli, as well as the Ceiling and Last Judgment by Michelangelo. Artists who decorated the interiors of the Vatican include Raphael and Fra Angelico. The Vatican Apostolic Library and the collections of the Vatican Museums are of the highest historical, scientific and cultural importance. In 1984, the Vatican was added by UNESCO to the list of World Heritage Sites. It is the only one to consist of an entire state. Furthermore, it is the only site to date registered with the UNESCO as a center containing monuments in the International Register of Cultural Property under special protection according to the 1954 Hague Convention for the Protection of Cultural Property in the event of armed conflict.
Verona is a city on the Adige River in Veneto, Italy, with approximately 265,000 inhabitants and one of the 7 provincial capitals of the region. It is the second largest city municipality in the region and the third largest in northeast Italy. It is one of the main tourist destinations in northern Italy, owing to its artistic heritage, several annual fairs, shows, and operas, such as the lyrical season in the Arena, the ancient amphitheatre built by the Romans. 3 of Shakespeare's plays are set in Verona: Romeo and Juliet, The Two Gentlemen of Verona, and The Taming of the Shrew. It is unknown if Shakespeare ever visited Verona early at all, but his plays have lured many visitors to Verona and surrounding cities many times over. The city has been awarded World Heritage Site status by UNESCO because of its urban structure and architecture. Verona is famous for its Roman amphitheatre, the Arena, found in the city's largest piazza, the Piazza Brat. Completed around 30 AD, it is the third largest in Italy after Rome's Colosseum and the Arena at Capua. It measures 139 meters long and 110 meters wide, and could seat some 25,000 spectators in its 44 tiers of marble seats. The Ludi, shows and gladiator games, performed within its walls were so famous that they attracted spectators from far beyond the city. The current 2-story facade is actually the internal support for the tiers, only a fragment of the original outer perimeter wall in white and pink limestone from Valpolicella, with 3 stories remains. There is also a variety of other Roman monuments to be found in the town, such as the Roman Theatre of Verona. This theatre was built in the 1st century BC. But through the ages had fallen in disuse and had been built upon to provide housing. In the 18th century Andrea Munga, a wealthy Veronese, bought all the houses that in time had been built over the theatre, demolished them, and saved the monument. It originally straddled the main Roman road into the city, now the Corso Cavour. It was demolished by French troops in 1805 and rebuilt in 1932. San Zeno Basilica, like many other Viennese churches, is built with alternating layers of white stone and bricks. Nearby is the Porta Borsari, an archway at the end of Corso Porta Borsari. This is the facade of a 3rd century gate in the original Roman city walls. Today, it is lined with several Renaissance palazzi and the ancient church of Santi Apostoli, a few meters from Piazza dell'Erbe.